Hey guys, and welcome to the EWSC Shootmania stream. So we've currently got Avant versus Karont 3. Avant Games versus Karont 3. You're here with Xeiom and Wabbit face as your streamers.
Hey guys, how you doing? Alright, so we're just about to get started just now, and it's going to be... We're actually watching Avant Garde versus Karont 3. And to start us off, we've actually got a Razor for this first attacking round. Let's see how he does.
So we're back on archways, very classic map. Oh, he's already been hit through those archways. So you see the crossfire coming from the back two people. They're shooting different archways to the ones most closest to them. So it's really hard to dodge that fire as you get in through there. A Razor taking that jump pad, really trying to just get a shot on a few of these guys. They're trying to defend behind those mounts and obstacles there.
Yeah, that's right, and Razor's just trying to pick a shot at one of these defenders. Is one what I like to call position the Star Wars, and which is the metal tower you see there, and there's a big large pillar, and there's the sort of L platform behind the pole. Now,
so we got Inject coming up
through.
Now he's got onto the speed pad, and we got them all trying to put as much pressure on as they can. They take that rocket. Finally, rocket goes on a Razor. See, as the pole was capturable, they really put on as much pressure as they could because they didn't want him getting to that pole. So we can.
That's right.
So
yeah, unfortunately, a Razor couldn't manage to land any shots, but the defense did really well in their positioning and keeping safe as well.
I got Avant Inject, I believe. Attacking now, trying to take a pot shot. If you can just get a shot, even if it's not the best one, you take it and you get that hit, it's much more rewarding than just not taking the shot. Definitely worth trying. It's a very unlucky miss there on that person on the hill. So he's just trying to get these shots off as quick as possible because he wants to give his opponent the least time possible to react to him being there. He wants to just jump out, take the shot. He doesn't want to give them any second to react. This is why he's firing so fast. A nice shot on that guy on the hill, made himself vulnerable. So he's getting caught down by slip now, and there you go, the final rocket on him then, as he was just trying to get in through to that pole. And they're using that movement pads there to just jump back and forward, really make it hard for that laser to connect with the defender.
Yeah, that's right, I do agree with you, Xeiom. Slip, actually, he managed to land those two first shots, and it was actually pretty good the way he played his position, because he actually stopped the attacker from landing on the run pad. So he couldn't really use it. He got pushed back even further from the pole, so he didn't have very much speed, and it made it a lot more easier to actually land the shots. So it was really well done by him.
We can see they're trying their best to not give away their positions, but they do need to make themselves present so that Slip thinks he's got somebody to aim on, and then the other two people can fire rockets. So we got what's his name?
Shrandy, yeah.
Yes,
Shrandy,
we got Shrandy pushing forward there, made himself too vulnerable, and we got there we go. We got the capture on the pole. So he knew he had 3 armor, he'd taken out one of those guys, and he knew he could get on that very large pole on archways and just run around in a circle and probably not die. So very good play by him. He just played the odds and knew that those defenders were going to have a hard time stopping him take that pole.
That's right, Xeiom, and yeah, Shrandy, I thought Shrandy actually pushed forward a little bit too early, and he was on his own as well. I mean, if I was him in his position, I would at least have my 2 defenders beside me helping me out, but or actually not go with pushing forward. Don't you agree with me?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
So we can see Slimps is currently he's trying to make a few little shots. As I said, it's more at this point you're not too close to the defenders. You can try and take a few shots from a distance. Now that he's in, he's really getting cross-fired by everybody. Everybody's able to hit him from different angles. So you can see that those shots coming in there. It's really difficult to dodge those rockets once you get in close to those defenders. But when you're at that distance at the beginning, you can take those pot shots and hope for the best.
That's right, Xeiom. I do agree with you. That is actually, if you do get too close to the defenders like that, you actually you don't have enough FOV on your screen to actually see all defenders, so you can't see any rockets that are either far to the right or even far to the left. And that's how you get hit by rockets unexpectedly. And yeah, that's what happened in his position as well.
That was a nice play by Nex. He tried not to make his presence seen, and then he just jumped out on that player and just got him in a nice position there. So He didn't do any of those pot shots so that he could be not seen. And he's got 2 kills now. He's almost got hit by that rocket. Very close shot from the defender. So we've got excellent shot there through that pole, through that small little structure there, just managing to catch that defender while he was vulnerable. So excellent. We're currently seeing Karont. They're up 1 attacking round. No, 2 attacking rounds, sorry. So really, we're looking at Shrandy now to hopefully bring them back into the game, because Avant currently are they're lagging behind. So if they don't pick up an attacking round here, it's going to get really stressful really quickly for this team.
That's right, they better try and pick things up. Oh, he only missed by 6 centimeters as well, but that wasn't too bad. Did lose a little bit of time from falling down, but he'll be alright. He's going to try to be a little bit more sneaky here. See if he actually can land a shot on one of the defenders. Watch out for the left, and he managed to successfully dodge all those rockets.
Oh, a lovely shot there. Nice headshot on that player on slip there. So we got him just jumping around. If he did this 2 seconds later, he might have actually captured that pole, but he came out there, made himself a little bit too vulnerable, a bit too soon, and then we saw Nix and Eraser really mop him up because he didn't get any of that capture time on that pole. So
that's right, bouncing him about as well, causing him to not have very much control and movement, which made it so much more difficult for him. You think, why is he not getting on the pole? Well, he just doesn't have any more control because he's in the air, and he can't get back onto the ground to actually start moving again. And that's what you want to be doing when you're in defense, is actually just keep pushing the attacker about.
Yeah, Eraser saw this move successful earlier, so he decided to go with it. It didn't avail to anything, so Avant decided they didn't want to make themselves vulnerable to that. They pushed further back to make sure that they didn't get caught out by that same move, by that move that was used earlier. So we've still got. You see, he's trying to get some high ground because he's a bit more defended by that hill, but he's actually just given up that movement pad there, and all those defenders now crushing in on him after they got 2 hits on him, and they knew there's 3 of them left. Very unlikely that laser is going to go through 2 of those defenders, or very unlikely even more so that it'd go through 3 of them. So they knew they could push forward quite safely after they took those 2 rockets off, and just cause him more pressure. And even if he did kill one or 2 defenders, that 3rd one will most certainly mop him.
That's right.
So we got Inject now on the offensive. Lovely shot. So he knew that there was a defender by that hill, and he just used that extra height on the jump pad to catch that one out. I don't think that person on the defender thought that he would actually be shot there, so it's very unfortunate from his point of view. So Slips managed to pick up a shot, and Slip came out, double hit there. We had a little bit of lag on the stream, but that's on our end. That's not that's simply my connection to the game server. These guys don't have the latency issues.
Yeah, that's right. On my end, it actually looked okay. So we have Slip now for his attacking round. Wonder what he can do now. Probably approaching from the right side. We're actually seeing quite a lot of the attackers push on the right side, unless he changes his mind. But I actually think he is going to try and approach on the right side. Maybe not.
Switch through to the middle now. I think people are cautious. Yeah. So nice shot there. I think the team were cautious of them coming through that tree, so he just faked into the middle and then caught somebody out that was probably looking over towards the tree area. So another shot. They thought it was going back around to that tree because they got caught out by that earlier. Slip missing his shot, and I think panicking a little bit, just spinning his mouse around in anger and frustration that he missed the shot that he probably felt he could most certainly make. So he's being calm and cautious. He knows he's got 3 armor, he's just going to capture that. That's problems there. 3 armors, 1 defender, and the defender had already used a few rockets. That defender just wasn't going to capture him. Going to stop him with that post.
That is right. Shradley did really well, actually keeping hidden, and I don't know, he was pretty much stealthy the whole round there. He was really tricking the defenders into thinking that he was on the other side of the map when he wasn't, and actually managed to flank and catch them out, which is a really good tactic to play when you're in attack.
So Slimps just got caught by some of that pre-fire there. People know that they're going to come through one of those entrances, they fire through them. So it was very unfortunate he got caught by that, and then they all realised which direction he was and redirected all their fire. So there was a lot coming through there, a lot of pressure coming through those archways. So he's now down. He's down to 2 health, and yeah, still very close to all the defenders. So those rockets are coming around him a lot quicker than if he was at a further distance away. So being on that low health and being caught out by so many defenders nearby really put up a lot of pressure on him. Then, so he managed to get caught out. So this is looking really good for Karont. They've only got to win this attacking round, and if they fail this attacking round, they only need to win a defensive round. So it's really up to Avant to pull through, win this defensive round, and hopefully get an attacking round. But it doesn't bode well. I mean, they've only knocked Nax down to 1 health, and yeah, they're still, even if they win this defensive round, they will they're very unlikely to recover from the amount of attacking points that Karont have got. And they've already taken out the second defender, so it's completely on Strandy now. And there's the last hit. So Strandy goes down. That's the first map gone straight to Karont.
Well done. Wow, that was a really well played there, and actually also really well played, I think, by Nyx as well. That actually no, it was actually Slimps who managed to deal that double tap early on, just before he died, or just after he died. And,
he did as much as he possibly could, and unfortunately it just wasn't enough for his team to pull through that last round.
That's right. So we're actually seeing Karont actually very strong against K3, so they're actually doing a really good job. So I wonder how they'll do in Rust. What do you think will happen in Rust? Which positions do you think they'll take? I reckon they'll probably take the positions at the back, where most teams actually do play. Alright, looks like they're just going to do a quick restart of the map.
So, yeah, there's an issue with the defensive positions. The wrong team was in defense and attack, so we just make sure that goes to the right team. Because being in attacking or defending first can give an advantage to one of the teams. So you don't want to give that advantage away, especially if you're behind.
That's right.
So we just see them voting correctly now for the defense or attack. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to see backwards or forward positions here. I know a lot of teams prefer to have one defender at the back, keeping an eye on the overall map, just being able to coordinate with the team where exactly the attacker is, which looks like we've got here because there's nobody else at this forward cage. So
that's right, all 3 of them are at the back there. Yeah, that's right. So we got one at the pillar, which is Nyx, and they also got Eraser in the mid position and Slip in the right. Looks like
unfortunate miss there. That really cost him everything. I mean, you jump in there and you've got to get that hit. You cannot afford to go in there and not kill that defender, because the other defender's going to rush in, and that defender's got all his rockets ready to jump on you. So unfortunately, one move that if he'd hit would have potentially won the round. Ultimately led to his demise by simply just missing that shot. So it's important to hit when you're making such clutch moves.
And actually have a backup plan as well to get out of there, because if you don't get out of there in time, you're probably going to get a hard time from the defender in the mid position. And it looks like this team is also, Avant is also taking the same
Razor
position.
trying his best to get over these little wall obstacles. He's just trying to maneuver about, push this team around. He wants to bully them out of their positions so they make themselves vulnerable, and then he's going to take a shot. So you can see him, he's not gone in, he's not committed fully, but he's still going around, he's pushing them. You can see Slimps has had to come down, and he's ultimately got caught out because he had to come down. Eraser's still on 3 health, he could potentially just go for the cap. Is he going to go for the cap? So he's run through, he's got that kill. Oh, he's got the cap, and oh, he gets a 3rd kill, so he got 98%, he still kills the enemy. So excellent play by Eraser there. So we see Karont up 2-0 already. It's looking very good for Karont.
It is indeed, and again for Karont, 2-0 so far. Now hopefully Slimps can actually try and even up the score if he gets this attacking round. Oh, only 3 centimeter miss in that distance, that is incredibly close. Very unfortunate that he didn't actually manage to get the shot, and I think, wondering what he's going to do here is, I think he's going to approach on the left side and try and take out Nyx.
If he can get Nyx,
Nyx rushes forward, yeah.
He's rushed forward, he's not happy with him taking this position. He's not going to give it up easy, so Slimps has decided against getting Nyx, so now he's in a very difficult situation. There's all 3 defending that pole, and there you go, crushed in. Nyx and Eraser just hitting him for the double tap at the same time. Not really much he could do, because he couldn't get Nyx off that top ledge, and that that just meant that Niax was able to communicate with his team and tell them where the attacker was, so his team were able to volley rockets and stay safe the entire duration. Slip just taking a few rockets out, trying to get that small long range hit. It's not the largest target, but you find that you'll hit that shot more frequently than not. It's definitely a worthwhile shot to take. Oh, a lovely jump through there. So he knew that player was. He knew that Inject was a bit. Slip was a bit vulnerable. Inject was a bit vulnerable there, so he jumped over. Took that shot. Lovely, another shot here. It looks like it's going to be an attacking round for Karont again, putting them on 3-0, 4-0. So will he just capture the pole? Yeah, he's just spinning around in circles. He knows he's got 3 armor. There's nothing the remaining Avant player can possibly do to remain in this. So we're going 4-0 now. It's not looking very good for Avant. So they're really looking to Shrandy now to hopefully get them an attacking round, because that's what they desperately need. They need some rounds on their belt, attacking rounds more so than defending rounds. But they've not won a single round this map, so it's really important. Oh, nice. So we've got 2 kills now straight away. They made themselves vulnerable for just split seconds, and Shrandy, he's clearly angry. He's clearly upset that he's not won any rounds yet. So he's got those 2 kills. Lightning fast reactions on him. Those only split seconds, so it should. So
better not celebrate too quickly. Yeah. He's got one more defender.
He's got one more defender.
Try and take him
out.
Armor.
Two armors. Quite easy for one defender to get down if you can't shoot that defender. So you see Slip putting the pressure on. He's come into close range. He's got that one hit. He's very close. And he does die.
So unfortunate for Shrandy there.
That's probably.
He actually attempted to actually shoot through the pole and try and do a headshot, and that was so close. But unfortunately, the defender was definitely ready to try and dodge and avoid that. Because you can usually sense that when an attacker is going to shoot through the pole, he kind of stands still for a little while. And unfortunately, Shrandy, I think he stood still a little bit too long, and I think he managed to notice that and managed to avoid it. So very, very well played.
Excellent play from Slip so far, all across the board. These last 2 games. So he's just looking for that opportunity, looking for that player to make themselves a tiny bit vulnerable. So he's just waiting for, just trying to get any potential opportunities. He's sort of committed a bit more here because he wasn't making any progress. He's got nothing to worry about. So he's lost that round, but that's just the first round that's gone. That's a defensive round, and it's the first round that Karont have actually lost. So they're not worrying. They're not sweating at all here. They're just going to get through if they just get through defensive rounds now and they win no more attacking rounds, Karont will still win this, as long as they keep those attackers from getting those attacking rounds. So there's no need for Karont to worry now, not unless we start to see Inject taking this attacking round.
That's right, and Avant have got quite a lot of catching up to do. And I wonder, I reckon since Inject is actually the first one to choose the attacking order for the first attacker, he's probably one of the strongest teams, and he actually managed to take out Slip as well. Oh, and he almost gets a shot on Inject. Sorry, not an Inject. That was not Inject. That's Nyx.
No, he is Inject.
He is Inject. So we got both defenders pushed forward to the front now, and capture mode is activated. So the pole is activated. Can he actually capture the pole?
Oh, he managed to go around. He's got that first attack round for his team. I mean, if all they need now is one more attack round for Avant, and they'll be equal with Karont. So it still could be anybody's game if we see another round like that come out of Avant, and if they shut down a Razor, who up until this point has been man of the match for Karont.
Oh yeah, Razor almost getting a shot on Shrandy there, but luckily Shrandy actually managed to get back into cover behind the arch. Now Razor has actually taken a hit from Slimps. He's now getting nice wall jumps, and
he's committed a bit too much here.
He's a little back out plan.
Everybody's closed in on him. He did have that height, but that didn't stop Slimps from getting that shot on him at the end there, because Slimps also had the height to his advantage, and missing that shot and committing so hard just ultimately saw that defensive round go to Avant.
That's right, Xeiom, and I saw that Slip when he did actually really well trying to do wall jumps and actually getting over the wall, but also Slips did pretty fantastic and actually staying hidden right behind the wall, and he didn't even notice him. And then suddenly, Slip was actually in a lot more trouble than he thought, and needs to get out of there. Unfortunately,
Slimps has committed 3 shots to just trying to get that hit. He knows the importance of Nyx in that position up there. He's able to communicate to his team exactly what's going on, and also give, if they hover over them with a Corsair, they can communicate the position without even talking. So unfortunately for Slimps, he took a lot of damage from Nyx there. Nyx is really good at holding that top back to position.
Yeah, he's holding that position like a boss. That's exactly how you want to play that. You don't want to just stay hidden behind that pillar. You want to try and move over to that little position in the corner and try and catch that.
So we've got Karont's man of the match so far, Slip, currently in his attacking round. So see if he can secure another attacking round, really secure these guys this lead, because if they get this lead, they really won't be worrying too much as they go through to the next few rounds. Might even see them do more offensive, defensive strategies, because they'll feel more assured that they've got this match. And then if they win this map, that'll be the entire round to them. So they'll go on to they'll be a lot happier with their group stage points.
That's right.
Lovely shot there on Inject.
That was a good shot, and now we've got Shandy actually pushing forward to the hip hole. Oh, and Slimps actually attempts to try and rush Slip, and Slip managed to take a nice shot on Shandy as well to finish off, bringing the score up to 3-7. They're in a much more comfortable position now for Garde, and they're actually got 2 attacking rounds in the lead. Now, for now, I think Shandy actually definitely needs to get this attacking round to help this team out, get the best chance of having a comeback, but it's not looking good for them. Shandy now taking the high position, which is actually a very good tactic on this map. You want to take in the high position and try and get a little bit of a height advantage on those defenders. He can be sneaky as well. Oh, he also gets a shot on Nyx, but he only misses by 4 centimeters, but not to worry, he's actually desperately trying to take him out. Or maybe getting a shot and Slip on the right. They've got a defender early on the pole. Maybe Shandy might be able to take an advantage on him. He does, and he does take out a Razor.
That shot, that cost a lot. Nyx is now able to get in position on that pole with that shot miss.
That's right, Shandy now down to 2 armor, but he has actually...
Shandy did manage to capture that pole, yes, excellent. So Shandy's got the second, was that the second attacking round for their team? Yep, so...
That is indeed.
The second attacking round, he's really keeping these guys on the edge here, the absolute edge of being able to stick in this game. They really need another attacking round on their side. They need to definitely win this defensive round. They cannot afford to lose this defensive round. So they actually, I believe they lose. No, they have to get to 9, don't they?
That's right.
Yeah, so if they lose this defensive round, Karont only needs to defend correctly, and they'll just win. So lovely 43.8 meter shot over there onto Slimps. So they've just lost their sort of commander, and they're trying to take that same shot that they took earlier in the game. Not as successful, and they actually got punished doubly for that with the 2 rockets from these guys. They're not giving up without a fight by any means. Inject defending on that pole. He really needs to sort of kill one person. He can't afford to jump on that pole with just 1 armor, and you see him trying to take that last player out and ultimately dying because he only had that 1 armor to play with.
That's right, Xeiom, and Nyx actually had a bit unfortunate on his end because he was getting pummeled down by pre-fire everywhere he was moving, and that made it so much more difficult for him to actually get an angle on those defenders and take them out. And it can add a lot more pressure.
Oh, absolutely
beautiful shot on Nyx there. Wow, just like pixel shot right in the edge of the pillar. Really good start for Injet. Oh, and he does actually manage to finish off.
I think
he's angry.
He's
got 1 more defender left. He is pretty angry. He's raging.
He's not
right
happy
now,
with his team score.
Now can he finish off his last little bit of rage, and can he actually take out a Razor?
Razor's come in. He knows he needs to be offensive. Forward. There's 3 armor on Inject.
He hasn't managed to land a shot yet. He has actually taken an armor. Takes the second armor. Is a Razor going to manage to triple tap here? Can he get his 3rd armor? Can he take him out?
Oh,
yes, he can. Bringing the score up to 5-8. Very, very well played by Razor. Good defending round, and they're going to be really happy about that, and they're going to be a lot more confident as well. And now it's down to Razor for his attacking round as well. Wow, what do you think about that, Xeiom?
Well, I think Razor's probably pumped for his attacking round now that he just defended against that seemingly captured round for Inject. He did so well, and then all of a sudden just lost out to Eraser's great defensive skills on that pole. Knew when to be aggressive, knew when to be defensive. So I think Eraser's probably just going to have fun and enjoy this round, because I think they're pretty confident that they got this in the bag right now. So you see him going there, maybe a bit more offensive than he might do on a few of the earlier matches, just simply because he's got a bit of confidence in him at the moment that it doesn't matter if this goes to the enemy team. I mean, obviously that doesn't mean he's just given up, but he's definitely... Oh, he's just going in for the capture, and
he push in? No, he's getting pushed away by those
So
defenders.
he's managed
Maybe he
to push
can do one more run at the pole and try and capture it. Maybe he can take out one of the defenders.
Yeah.
No, he can't. He can only get taken out by Shrandy, who manages to push forward and take him out. Very, very well played by Shrandy, and now we got the score of 6-8 to Karont. Now it's all down to Slimps as well.
Potentially Eraser let himself a little bit too confident and lost the round simply because he was a bit too confident there. Didn't necessarily play as well as he could. Slimps has now got a lot on his shoulders. He's got to keep, if he doesn't win this, his team gets knocked out of this match. So they lose they don't just lose the map, they lose the round against K3, which doesn't bode well for their group stage.
That's right, Xeiom, and he's got a lot more pressure as well because he hasn't actually managed to get an attacking round on Rust yet. So this is the time to get an attacking round.
See, Nick is so good at defending this position. He's just constantly, making himself a nuisance. He's putting himself in odd positions, so you're not really sure where to hit. Oh my, is he just actually going to... Oh, very close to actually just capturing that pole, but he just stayed there a little bit too early. He just got onto that pole a tiny bit too early, so at the time that he was standing there, he wasn't capturing it. So it was very good play by these guys.
That's right, and Nick's delivering a lovely triple tap to finish. Very, very well played by Karont.
Very good plays there. So I believe our next match is not for... is it another 20 minutes, I believe?
Yeah, our next match should be another
30
minutes, actually.
We're still going to have to wait for a few other teams to finish their matches. So this one got over quite quickly because Karont, they managed to pick up 2 maps in a row, and they did it quite swiftly. So there might be about 20-30 minute wait between the next match. I'm going to end the stream just for the duration of that wait, and we'll get the stream back up as soon as the next match starts. So if anybody is watching for the next match, just check back within 20 minutes and we should hopefully have another game for you guys. So thanks for watching the stream.
See you guys later.